here with Daniel from Pie in the Sky. This is our new location. We're gonna tell you a story in a second. Daniel, I'm gonna have you take us inside. Actually. All right. So let's do that first.
So this actually will be interior. There will be a glass finish right here, and this will all be seating. So this is just.
So we're inside. So here we go. No,
we're actually inside. Not
here we
yet.
go. Come check it out. I want you to tell us a story about why Mooresville, how long you've been here, how you've come to now be in this position, like all that good stuff.
So my dad, we're not Italian, obviously. My dad learned to make pizza in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. When he was in college, that's what he did over the summer. Worked for a guy named Cosmo. The second year he went back, he was like, "You're running it. I'm not working here this summer. You're running it." So he actually got the full run of the mill and ran a pizza place in Hilton Head. Then he graduated college, comes home, and he goes back to work at the lumberyard. That's what he did.
And this is in Mooresville?
The lumberyard I think was actually in Troutman at the time.
Oh, okay, cool, yeah. Whole different place back then.
Whole different work.
When your dad was younger, yeah.
Yeah, whole different world. But so he goes back to lumberyard and he didn't like it. He actually had a chemistry degree, so he wasn't messing around with anything he went to school for. He's like, I kind of want to work for myself, and he knew how to make pizza. He found this spot in downtown Mooresville, and we opened on June 10th, 1986. I wasn't around. I was long before my time.
I was 4 years old.
And that was it. There were definitely some hard times over the years, but we have had a great following in town.
And you've probably seen downtown Mooresville shift so many different times over the years.
Yeah, there was a time, I tell people this, there was 2 restaurants, Pie in the Sky and Whataburger, that were still alive. Still alive.
You know what's so cool too is it's now Whataburger on that side, our development, and then it's you guys.
That's awesome.
And now you're Prime Main Street.
These residents are going to be eating good.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. When I was 15, my first job was at my hometown pizza place called Stuffed Pizza in El Segundo. My mom's standing behind the camera, so is Mark, so I'm kind of talking to him as well. She remembers this very vividly. So I obviously have a special place in my heart for a pizza joint. So when Mayor Atkins called us and said, hey, Pie in the Sky's losing their place, I didn't know too much about you guys.
Yeah.
And then, of course, when he calls and asks for a favor and says he's going to build a statue of Mark in downtown, I say, how can I say no? So, you owe us a statue. Still. Awesome. So he goes, do you have a location for them? And we were thinking South Main. Mill 1 was kind of like, it just wasn't we didn't feel it was the right fit.
Yeah.
I think you guys didn't feel it was the right fit. South Main would have been good, but we had no restaurant slotted. But we had bought this, and it's right next door. And we thought, what the heck? This is, because we were talking to 2 different breweries at the time. We were just like, this is perfect. I wonder if they'd be up for it.
And behind the scenes, I was driving by this building every day.
Isn't that crazy?
This is perfect.
Isn't that crazy?
We actually tried to get a hold of you guys a couple times, and I think we were calling the wrong number, but
probably because But
when he said, "Let me talk to you guys," I was really excited because this building was like, it's our dream. This really is our dream building. We're on Main Street. Everybody sees us.
You're gonna be right next to a brand new development with all these people. You're gonna have this brand new presence out. So we're excited.
We're so excited. Our old place was in a closet. I mean, if you were coming to eat there, you were coming to eat there. You didn't just stumble across it.
And here's the thing, here's a testament to you guys. You guys have been there, was it 38 years?
36.
36 years.
36
so think about that. In a closet on Main Street where I'd been in downtown building for 6 years. I didn't even know you were there until like a year and a half
So many people
ago.
Yeah. There's still so many folks that have no idea that we exist. And that's because we never put a lot into like real advertising. We always just word of mouth
But you have good food, that's the thing, and you're cool people.
You gotta do it with good food, and I think the key, besides the good food, is treating people good. And
big time.
That's the thing with us. If you eat even once or twice, I'm gonna remember. I might not remember your name, but I'll remember your face, and I'll probably remember what pizza you got.
It's so cool.
So that I think that plays a part in why folks are so loyal to us, and we couldn't trade that for anything.
So here's the coolest part about Daniel and his family now. They have the opportunity to now build their dream version of Pie in the Sky, rebrand it, take it in a new direction that's still the same food. Exactly. But what we're gonna have him do now is I want him to walk us through and just show us kind of the vision, and we're gonna show you some renderings of all this stuff so you get a sense. And then I want you in June sometime in June when you open.
Yes, sir.
To get yourself down here and come try his pizza.
Yes, sir. I'd love to throw pizza for you.
Talk about this first, because this is where people are going to walk in and want to be a part of.
Exactly.
So they're going to see him standing right there. We got
pizza making is right here, and the pizza ovens are here. And we've got 101 feet of bar top. And it's not because we want to be a whorehouse or a brew house or anything. We want people to be able to come in and watch you make pizza.
I'm going to stand over here.
That's our favorite.
I did throw pizzas when I was younger, so.
That's our favorite part of doing this whole thing is when folks walk in, we know them by name. We might say, we saw you yesterday, and second day in a row they're here. And I mean, this is the best part of the whole deal, the people. And that's why we built it this way, so we could still be with the people while we're working. That's the gist of why
this is going to be incredible, because you can be here drinking a beer, watching them throw pizzas. You get your pie. People can come in and out. You get your outside space too, where people can sit outside.
Yeah, there's 8 here, about 8 right around here, and this is where the actual beer will be poured in this little nook.
Beer corner.
The beer corner. And the bar continues around into this corner, up this wall, and back out into the glass front. So you'll be able to watch somebody pour beer, you'll be able to watch Main Street, or you'll be able to watch somebody make pizza. So.
Love the concept. Better, in my opinion, it just speaks to who you guys are, because you are so personable. If you just had a bunch of tables and then it was just
we're stuck in the back,
it wouldn't have been the same.
I wouldn't want to do that.
You're gonna come here to see Daniel and his family, and not just have pizza.
Yeah,
that's how I see
my
it.
smiling face. Our old place, we're really limited on space. This building's 1,000 square feet bigger.
Yep.
So we wanted to use that to our advantage. So not necessarily things that we have planned even at the moment, but so that we could grow further down the road and keep adding things.
And if you notice, the walk-in is actually outside, which is super cool. So that doesn't even have to be in here. So now they've got all that space saved where they could put it back into.
And the walk-in was a big deal because we weren't able to store much pizza dough. We could store about 250 at a time at the most. So we'd make dough in the morning, and if we wore it out, we'd make more in the afternoon, and then we'd run out. And when we ran out, we were out, because pizza dough takes time, so you can't just whip it up and keep going. So this was the
taking it to the next
kicker. Yes. So we'll never run out of pizza dough. This is all just back kitchen space. There'll be a line of tables going down for prep tables and work area. The dough machine will go back over there. These are the chases for the HVAC units. The ducts coming in. The HVAC units are 7 foot long a piece.
Ooh.
One of them is bigger than both at our old place. It's
wow.
Awesome. And we would have times where we were cooking in 90 degrees in front of the pizza oven, and that's just, it's miserable.
Yeah.
So we built it. The soffit is there for that reason. It'll have a duct running through it, and it blows on us cooking the whole time.
Talk about doing something you love, and you got to do it in a miserable condition.
Exactly. This is another favorite of mine. This is the office. I've never had an office.
Isn't that funny how like the simple things, right?
Yeah.
When you're growing a business, the simple things mean so much.
We'd get done at the end of the day, and we'd sit at the bar and eat dinner and count the money at the end of the day, there while everybody's cleaning around you. So we're really excited to have an office. My buddy bought me a massage chair.
This is so cool.
We got 2 bathrooms, and this will be a drywall ceiling. It's dropped all the way down to where these beams are. And this is,
that makes a lot of sense in here.
This is like a janitor's closet, which we never had that either. So I mean, we'll be able to just roll stuff in there and
awesome.
Have storage.
This is the American dream right here. You're literally walking it. We were walking with Daniel where they started in another location, real small. You just were who you were, and you did what you said you were going to do, and you had a good product, and people loved you guys. And now you're this. And now you're going to take it for who knows how long.
Forever, I hope.
Yep. And then
my girlfriend asked me the other day, like, if you have kids, like, you want your kids to do it? And I was like, no. It really is such a hard life, but it's one that, I mean, the fruits of it are so good. The fruits of your labor are so good. Just knowing people.
Exactly, especially in a community like this.
Exactly. The community that we're in is second to none. And I don't think there's another one around. I think we're in a unicorn, really.
And you're in the coolest downtown in all of Charlotte.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what, we're going to take you out the back because these guys are going to get back to work.
This pad will be pulled off and they'll redo this, and we've got a ramp going down the side for deliveries.
Yep.
And we're actually going to keep both doors so that we have a door going straight into the kitchen.
Oh, that's cool.
It would be really nice for deliveries. They can come at any time and it won't be in the way. So that was
nice.
We
Well
fretted hard over if we'd keep it or not, and we thought since it's there, it's a good thing to have.
If you come to downtown Mooresville and you're worried about parking, don't be, because we're part of our project next door. We also bought out, I don't know how stable this is. Okay, we're good. We bought out all the land behind the Thai restaurant. We own the properties on the other side, so we're building about 60 parking spaces behind the sky. It'll serve two purposes. One, for all your guests that come here, and a little bit of overflow from South Main next door, which you're familiar with from previous videos. So
a lot of folks don't realize how much space y'all have back here.
They have no idea.
They have no idea.
And you know, one of the biggest complaints, you know, we're part of the community too. That's what's different. We pride ourselves in, we're not a out-of-town developer coming in to make a buck and run away. We're committed. So we're not required to put parking on our sites for projects for the town at all. We could just be like, hey, let's maximize profits and screw everybody. We don't do that. We park that whole building on site behind it. That's value. That's a whole nother second building we could have built that we didn't. Same back here. We're using all this valuable land for additional parking because, one, the town needs to catch up and have more downtown parking. Because what you don't want to happen too, the other side of the value is, this downtown's flourishing now, and all these new places, and no one can park. People are going to stop coming down here.
Parking's one of those things you never realize how much of an asset it is till you don't have it.
That's exactly right.
We fought parking in our old location, and this is another thing we're super excited about.
That's why. Yep. So parking is still important in a town that tells a difference. We just wanted to give you an introduction today of Daniel, so you put a face when you come here. We'll do this again when you open, and we'll do a more official capacity video. Maybe we'll have your family here too. And then we're throwing a car show here to celebrate him and them in this shop opening Sunday, July 16th. That's tentatively what it's scheduled for. We'll also celebrate the building opening and also celebrate the continuation of Main Street, of Main Street America, basically, coming down towards Merino Mill. I mean, this is really, that's our intent, is to extend this Main Street to get to Merino Mill. So that'll be fun.
You're doing a good job of it.
Hey, we're doing something. We're either really lucky or we're smarter than we think we are. I'm not sure which it is.
I think you're smarter than you think you are.
Definitely smarter than we look. Hey, but thanks for joining us today. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
We're so excited to get this place open. Stay tuned.
I'm gonna have a pie.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do something fun with the video and the Instagram and have someone win a free lunch here or something on us.
Now, if you guys were listening closely early on, Vinny was telling about his history in the pizza business. So, one of these days, we're going to get a cameo of Vinny making pizza in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be at one side, he'll be at the other.
Yeah,
It's been a long time for me. I'll probably drop it on my face.
Competition.
How about competition between me and Mark?
There we go. Maybe an eating competition.
Thank you. We'll see you next time.